Hello everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having an amazing holiday weekend and you and your family are safe and well. We're going to take a look at GMT, make sure you understand best practice, big picture, see kind of what's going on. I got a lot of requests for this one here recently from not only my community, but majority of my subscribers, so we'll check that out. If you're new to the channel though, not a financial advisor, I hope you understand that. I love teaching people how to trade, and my goal is to help you become a better trader. That's kind of the whole purpose of this. So if you want to become one, CryptoCache.tech is a site, link in the description below. You can join over 200 active members, and we all have a great learning experience. I've got a trading community, academy, and signal group. And yesterday, geez, we took like 130% from UNFI. It spiked up like 50% in a very short amount of time. So it was really awesome take a profit day. Nice long position there. And we're gearing up for some shorts here again soon with Bitcoin having a nice 3-day holiday weekend, 3 white soldiers throughout the weekend, expecting a bloodbath tomorrow. Check out my Bitcoin video if you're curious about that. CryptoCache.tech again is a site. Link in the description below if you want to become a better trader. So here's the thing with GMT. First of all, it's a really awesome coin in the sense that it's fulfilled some pretty cool Fibonacci retracement level situations. And what I mean by that is based on the fibs here when it's working its way down, it's worked its way down almost perfectly, and a nice little staircase patterns on its way down. And what I mean by that is just that, you know, it's this previous high here, right? You could draw a trend line essentially from there and come and see it tested it twice here again, not only recently, about 5 days ago, but back on May 12th when, of course, we had Judgment Day for Bitcoin. It was a really strong red day for Bitcoin, its lowest point so far this year. That being said, though, what I'm getting at is these trend lines are essentially just like the price is working almost specifically within either the trend lines and or Fibonacci retracement levels. So it's nice to know that, and basically just reiterating the fact that we probably have a strong resistance at 152 if we're to get back there. Now, if is a key takeaway here based on the fact that Bitcoin is giving us some pretty good indications that it still wants to come down. We're not out of the woods yet. Yes, we're above 30,000. That's all well and good. Nice 3 days of trading, but again, there's low volume compared to a traditional trading week. Okay, and if I'll tell you what, if Nasdaq or S&P 500 they open up and they gap down on Monday, or sorry, typically Monday, Tuesday, tomorrow, we're going to probably see a correction from Bitcoin. I think we're going to see a correction regardless because it's 7% of profit on the table based on Friday's close. So just some things that are relevant because GMT is essentially going to follow that same suit, at least in a sense, right? Because we can see here the strong sell-off from Bitcoin led to a really strong sell-off from GMT, stronger than we expected, but it did come down to test the same level here at about 79 cents and to hold above it. Or you could round up, actually say 80 cents essentially is the lowest point in which GMT should go, okay? Bitcoin loses 27,000 though. You can expect GMT to start working its way down to the lower Fibonacci retracement levels, okay? But generally speaking for now, which appears to be in decent shape. All right, so we're getting rejected by the 20-day SIP moving average. Taking a look at that, we can also see on the RSI, we are well below 50, and we've been underneath 50 since May 5th. So for lack of better terms, we got to get back up over 50 on the RSI to be able to have a leg to stand on, which would also put us above 152. So we can get above 152. We'll probably be naturally above 50 on the RSI and be in good shape there, okay? 4-hour time frame, let's go ahead and see if we can see something here as well. We're up over 50 on the RSI. Most coins are doing that right now. Some, like Bitcoin, for example, though, are over 70 on the RSI, implying that we may see a correction soon. All right, so again, something to be aware of. We're also seeing the 20-day SIP moving average working as resistance. Sorry, that's the 50-day SIP moving average. Price is above the 20. So generally speaking, we could very well see the price continue higher. It's making higher lows, which is good, and still looks like higher highs there as well. But again, not completely out of the woods yet based on Bitcoin possibly having a bad day tomorrow, okay? Again, just some things to be aware of, because if you understand the correlation between coins and Bitcoin, trading becomes so much easier. And I can tell you altcoins, a lot of them, if you can identify the ones that are moving independent of Bitcoin, depending on the type of movement Bitcoin is having, there's a lot of the proof is in the pudding, they say, right? So it's just something to be mindful of. And this here is a positive, and this is definitely positive too. So higher highs, higher lows, it's recovering, okay? But try not to be super frivolous with just getting in, expecting it not to go lower, just because Bitcoin had a good day, okay? That's all I ask. So, all right, taking a look at the 1 hour. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. We can see on TD sequential, we came up to a 9, got a reset, back down to a 1, we hit up to a 7 again. So oftentimes when you see a 9 and then a second 9 in a row, you see a reversal from there. Now this is not a second 9 in a row. It hit a 7, kind of got a reset. But generally speaking, that was still a continuation, pretty aggressive push up. So for lack of better terms, it's nice that we're making higher highs and higher lows, but that could imply that we may see a reversal if we cannot make another higher high. Again, just some things to kind of think about. Let's take a look at, let's go ahead and pull up let's do one last thing here. I'm kind of curious about supports and resistances. Let's go ahead and just pull up the most recent Fibonacci retracement, kind of see. So we can see the price is working itself within these channels here. So see, the price comes up, gets rejected by 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. Pretty standard. Comes back down, got rejected, and continued to lower below 618. Rallies back up here when Bitcoin pushed hard yesterday. Nice little short squeeze, pushed the price action higher, and it comes up to reject at 0.382, which is $1.25. So right now we could very well see the price being range bound until Bitcoin decides to make a decision, or we could even see the price retested. We've got some cup and handle patterns on some coins right now, whereas the price is trying to retest that level. Very well could happen with Bitcoin too. Not saying Bitcoin's going to dump, but I am telling you though that there's a strong likelihood that Bitcoin is not going to be able to sustain this current price point based on all the adverse or conflicting informations regarding a bullish momentous trend. But the truth is, 3 white soldiers on Bitcoin is implying that we might see a reversal to the upside. It typically implies that you are seeing a reversal, but we've seen that happen multiple times. They've been quite a few dead cats in a row. I'm just not super sold on the fact that Bitcoin is going to continue to progress higher. I do feel like we might hit a shelf at 31,500. That translates here in the sense that $1.25 is that same level that the price kind of plateaued out for Bitcoin. So even though we probably and likely will continue to progress higher, if Bitcoin has a bad day, you can expect something along these lines. Okay. All right. So again, just some advice there, some big picture stuff. There's no guarantees that GMT is going to progress down from here. It does look like it has good momentum and it's looking healthy. But again, this is weekend behavior. And if you look at the volume, there's really no significant increase in volume. So to me, volume not increasing, along with it being synonymous with Bitcoin, even though it is making higher highs and higher lows, Bitcoin being overextended, expecting a correction, I would anticipate something similar from GMT. It's just something to be mindful of, okay? So heads up on that. I hope it's not a I told you so. I really do hope that Bitcoin continues to progress either at least sideways or up, and GMT does as well. But there's just too many mitigating factors that are kind of telling us something otherwise. That's just kind of what I see. All right, I hope this was beneficial for you. Thanks so much for joining me here. I look forward to working with you. If you want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is the site, link in the description below. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again. Take care.